What's up, y'all? Checking in. I know it's been a while since I did my last video. I just wanted to give y'all a quick little update on how things are going here in the flatbed business. Everything's been going pretty good. I'd say I'm gonna go ahead and get to it because I know when we last talked, or when I last did a video, I said that I would do another video saying how much I'm averaging and all that stuff. So just getting straight to the point. I've been averaging around $800 take home, $800 every week. That's after taxes and everything. So there have been some bad ones, yes. I've made a $600 check, which is heartbreaking. But average is 800, so you're looking at a pretty decent check every week. Is it worth being away from family and all that stuff? I mean, that's to each his own, I guess. Me, not really, but I mean, it's a job, is what I need. So sometimes we make sacrifices in life. You got to deal with it. Luckily, I have a family that understands what I do. I don't know that I plan on doing this for the rest of my life, but it is what it is for now. But yeah, getting back to it. $800 a week. It's not that bad. As far as the loads that I've had over the last few weeks, or last couple months really, I think the most complicated one was a Home Depot load. So, okay, right now I'm at Lowe's. If I get into the picture there. Lowe's is a normal delivery. I got here, I think it's so it's 9:30 now. I'm shutting down for the night. I'll wake up in the morning, deliver this load. I think they get here like 8 o'clock, the receivers do. So I'll deliver that load, continue on my day. So, but the good thing is I'm here. I don't, I'm not gonna kill my hours driving here, because if you stop off at a gas station, it sucks for him. If you stop off at a gas station and sleep there, then you gotta wake up, you gotta start the clock, and you just wasted however long you're away from your stop. So try to get to your stop and sleep there for the night, so you don't kill your hours the next day, so you have more hours to drive. You know what I'm saying? So just try to plan it. I mean, that's kind of how I've been learning as I'm going. I've made some mistakes. I've screwed myself over on the next day as far as my hours and all kinds of stuff. So you'll learn. Don't worry, you will learn. If you don't, you're gonna have a real rough time getting adjusted to this trucking life. But route planning is people love getting pulled over out here. Route planning is everything in this industry. So when they tell you that stuff, when they tell you in classes and orientation and wherever, take it serious, because the route planning will save you a lot. It does make a huge difference in your check. Trust me. I've put it to the test. Take it from somebody that's tried it. If you do not route plan, you will screw yourself big time. Sometimes you get lucky, but whatever. Anyway, so I think Home Depot, back to that. Home Depot is probably the most complicated one, because you deliver at around 2-3 in the morning. It don't matter when you pick it up, but you're gonna deliver at 2-3 in the morning. That's when they unload. So you might get lucky every now and then. I got lucky. I've only had one, so don't worry. You're not gonna have a lot. At least I haven't. So I've only had one. I got lucky, like I said. I got there at midnight. The guy was in a hurry, and he said he didn't want to get caught up in the morning, so he'd rather deliver, go ahead and unload it then. He was outside doing some stuff, so I called him. So he went ahead and unloaded me. I went to sleep around 1 o'clock. I got a good, 7 hours sleep. So, and yes, you will get, good sleep if you route plan, and and get lucky sometimes. But yeah, I mean, that's the most complicated one. It is a company for hire, so you're gonna go to spots that are not necessarily, I won't say not meant for a truck, but they're gonna be tough. It's gonna be like you're gonna get there and you're gonna look at it like, how the heck does a truck get in here? But trust me, it'll get in there. Might just take some work. I've delivered into some residential neighborhoods that were being developed. So just be patient. And what I like to do is I will type in the address. And I know people are going to tell me, oh, you need a truck GPS. You need a truck GPS. And that's true. Yeah, it would be nice to have a truck GPS. But if you're like me, I'm broke. And it's hard to save up that just extra $300-$400 to go buy one of these GPSs right now. Like I said, I'm just starting. So I'm all my money right now is going towards things that I have to pay. So I couldn't afford a GPS. I got one of them them big maps, the Rand McNally, and I hardly ever use it, honestly. Probably should, but I use my phone GPS. But what I do is I go over the route before I leave. I look at every single turn by turn, and make sure that I can turn down each road. I look at the signs, and you say maybe it's outdated. I don't know, but I mean, I try. I've yet to really get caught up in anything bad. The only time I got caught up is when I didn't look at the turns. So if you're not gonna get the GPS and you're not gonna you're not gonna look at your map too much, I would suggest at least looking at your GPS on your phone, looking at turn by turn, and making sure you can fit down each road, making sure you can make each turn. Because, if you're somewhat, at least a little bit competent at driving, then you can know by looking at a picture if you can make a turn or not. If it looks tight, don't trust it. Find another way or whatever. But if I get caught up, if even after I look at the turn by turn, if I still go to a road and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, it looks like it's a little tight, I'll just keep going straight. I'll find another way around. I mean, and you look at your Qualcomm every time. Usually it has notes in there. You go to details and you go to info, and it'll show notes. It'll say turn here, turn here. It'll tell you where to turn. You can kind of go off of that. Sometimes it's not going from the area that you're coming from, so you might have to mess with it a little bit. You might have to look at your directions a little bit. So like I said, I use my GPS. I've been getting along just fine without it. I haven't went up past Virginia yet. So, and I know that's where I would face more issues if I'm using my phone GPS, because there's a lot of weird roads up north. There's places you can't, there's highways you can't get on and all that other stuff. That's what I've been told. I got that. And thankfully, I haven't had to go up there yet. If I ever do have to go up there, I'm definitely going to use my map. I'm going to use my Rand McNally map, and I'm going to plan the old way. I got one of them markers I can write on my windshield, one of the, whatever you call those things. I think you call it an erasable marker or something like that. I don't know. But you can write it on your windshield, right, to the left of your driver's side. So that way you can kind of just go down the map. You can look and say, okay, I need to turn here, I need to turn here. Write down the mileage beside each direction. I'm definitely going to do that if I ever go past Virginia, if I ever have to. It's just safer. Even if I look at my GPS and I see that I can make it, I'm still going to do it just to be safe. But other than that, I've been getting fine with my phone GPS. I do plan on getting a truck GPS. It's just I can't do it right now. So for those of you that are like, oh crap, I got to spend all this money to get a truck GPS. If you got the money, do it. Yes, do it. But if you don't worry. It's fine. Don't break your bank trying to buy something that you can't afford. If you don't have the extra money for it, it's not the end of the world. You can buy one of them maps. I think they're like $12 or whatever, something like that. Go to Staples, or some gas stations have them. I think the truck stop gas stations have them. I'm pretty sure they do. I don't know why they wouldn't. Yeah, actually, I've seen them. Yeah, they got everything. So if you can't afford the GPS, the truck GPS, go there, get a Ram McNally map, use your phone GPS for the time being, and as soon as you can, get that truck GPS. It is worth it. I've seen them. I mean, your trainer is going to use one more than likely. Mine did, and it was great. I mean, it was awesome. It shows you everything: weigh stations, gas stations, everything. They're not 100% accurate like they say, of course, but it's better than your phone GPS. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, everything. It's not real complicated once you get the hang of it. You come out here, you get your loads, and you hit the roads. That's it. I mean, it's pretty simple. All the paperwork and stuff. I don't know, if you're like me or whatever, and you just hate dealing with paperwork. Well, get over it. You're gonna deal with a lot of paperwork here. Every stop, actually. But it's easy. It's simple. It looks like a lot. It's really not. It's pretty easy. You go to the load, or you pick up your load. They give you it. You sign for it, whatever, and you take the paper with you. When you deliver it, you just get the guy to sign it. You got to write down some information on it. Your trainer will show you all that stuff, but you got to write some information on it. You take a picture of it, send it in. Bam, that's it. Delivery done. Once you get the hang of it, it starts going pretty rapidly. If you're like I said in the beginning, I got a family at home. I don't like being away from home, but I have to. But if you're single, I suggest trying to find out what you can do about maybe doing what they call the whole road warrior, where I think you stay out for like 2 weeks at a time or something like that. I mean, because if I love driving, I love it. I just hate the fact of being away from my family. If I was single though, I'd stay on the road because there's money to be made. In any company really, but this one in particular. If you're a road warrior, I could see how you would make money. I'm not saying that it's for sure. I don't know, but I mean I could see how it would be possible. So just a little, suggestion. If you ain't got nothing to be home for, by all means, go out there and get that money. It's out there for grabs. Why not take it? But other than that, yeah, everything, like I said, is pretty cut and dry. It's easy. Just get out here and do your thing. Keep your nose clean. Don't be coming out here trying to, beat everybody to the punch. Just get up early, get to your stop, pick up your load. You're going to face some frustrations. Trust me. Trust me on that. Oh my gosh. I'm an easygoing guy, if you can't tell. I don't get in confrontations, but I've already had to tell quite a few people off, and I don't do that very much. But this job's going to test you. It's going to test your patience. People are going to cut you off on the highway all the time. You're going to get passed all the time because these trucks don't go over 65. Well, their cutoff is 65. Going down the hill, it'll go over, obviously, but the cutoff is 65. So you're going to get passed a lot. On a 70-mile-an-hour highway, oh yeah, everybody's passing you. Freaking mopeds are passing you, It's just, don't get frustrated. Just try to relax. Say a prayer, whatever you got to do. I mean, that's me. I pray every morning to ask God to try to not let me get so angry, because it's happened a couple of times. But so when you get out here, just keep yourself clean. Don't be trying to hot shot it and trying to be a top dog and beat everybody and be the fastest on the road and all that stuff, because that's how you get in accidents. That's how you mess up, and that's how you're gonna get fired, or that's how you're gonna get stuff put on your license. And that CDL license, that endorsement, that is everything. So don't mess that up. Keep it clean, and you can have any job you want once you get a year or 2 years, 3 years experience. So just my advice to you, just don't get out here being stupid. Just do your thing, go home at the end of the week. That's it. And one more thing I'm going to touch on, just because I just now thought of it when I said it. As far as, they say that you get home for those of you that want to get home on the weekends, okay. it could be that I'm not planning good enough, but I usually don't get home until late Friday nights, early Saturday mornings. And it's really my choice if I want to leave out on Sunday. But I usually do leave out on Sunday. Sunday, like afternoon. I try to get my first stop, Monday stop. Monday's delivery, I try to get there, night before, like I do everything. Um, so yes, it has sucked so far trying to get home on the weekends. Just face it, you're gonna have those weeks. Probably quite a few of them, unless your branch is just different. I don't know, but I have very rarely do I get home before 5 o'clock on Friday. I mean, I don't even know if that's happened yet, honestly. Now that I think of it, um, but I mean, you're getting paid while you're out there. You're getting paid, so just think of it that way. Yeah, you might get home a little late, but hey, you got paid for it. So don't come in here expecting to get home, 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday. It's probably never gonna happen. Um, just do your thing. That's it. Stay clean. Stay safe, most of all, because you will get caught up in some mess if you don't. All right, well, I'm about to hit the sack for the night. I'm tired. It's been a long day, and it's only Monday. So if you got any questions, as usual, just leave them down at the bottom, and I'll do my best to try to get them answered for you. All right, y'all have a good night.